Good day and welcome to SCO BRICS Insight, where we look at what's really going on in the world of the BRICS. Now, today I want to discuss the plans of the Russian government for cryptocurrencies based on remarks by President Putin, who said, "For us in Russia, it's important, as they say, not to miss the moment, to promptly adjust the legal framework and regulations, to develop infrastructure, plus create the conditions for the circulation of digital assets both within the country and in relations with our foreign partners." Now, we have made significant progress in this area. So now the State Duma plans to consider the bill on regulating cryptocurrency mining and a first reading of the bill in the coming days. Now, the bill was drafted a year and a half ago and it's undergone a number of revisions. Now, it was only recently, following the President's order, that it began to be taken seriously. So let's look at the potential amendments for the second reading and the anticipated date of its enactment. Now, the legalisation of mining is estimated to add around 50 billion rubles to the treasury, and according to market participants. Furthermore, the legalisation of the industry will facilitate its growth and increase cross-border transactions. Crypto miners can potentially contribute around 240 billion rubles in net digital currency liquidity into the market. Now, what regulatory framework will be applied to cryptocurrency mining in Russia? The bill on the regulating the miner was supposed to be read on the 23rd of July, but it couldn't be done because it was the 70th item on the agenda and they only looked at the first 60. Now, according to Valery Seleznev, he's the deputy chairman of the Duma Committee on Energy, he said the document will be discussed soon and probably as early as the 26th of July. Seleznev anticipates that the lower house will adopt the bill in 3 readings over the week and a half of the spring session. Now, before I continue, I'd like to make an appeal. If you like and enjoy my videos, you can help me fund the channel and my website, SCOBRICSInsight.com, and do this by making a small donation, which is done by clicking the thanks button at the bottom of the video screen. Everybody who donates does get a personal thank you from me. Now, the draft legislation proposes the legalisation of cryptocurrency mining and the declaration of income derived from this activity. Now, the bill sets out the rules for crypto mining, including the maintenance of a register of those who are engaged in this activity. The government will collaborate with the central bank to determine the full requirements for crypto mining. Also, a federal executive body will be established to monitor compliance with these rules. Now, this document was prepared by a group of deputies under the guidance of the Financial Markets Committee Chairman Anatoly Alaksov. Now, works on the bills continued for some time and it's been sent for correction on a number of occasions. The last revised version was sent to the Duma on April the 10th, 2024. Then earlier this month, the pace of the work on the changes increased significantly. On the 12th of July, the State Duma Committee on Financial Markets recommended that the document be adopted in its first reading. Furthermore, as we say, the President highlighted the significance of innovation. When he talked about it, as I mentioned earlier, that he really is keen for Russia to establish a robust and legal framework and really embrace digital currencies, a digital ruble and obviously the blockchain type of things that they're looking to do at the meeting in Kazan. The BRICS summit in Kazan, where they're looking to do national currency trading, and that will be done obviously over a digital platform. So obviously the government and the president supports this bill. So we'll see how that's going, but it's, according to my information, it does look that the cabinet of ministers believes it's necessary to lift the ban on the advertising of goods and services for the issuance of digital currencies. And also there might be present challenges for legitimate miners in getting the necessary equipment, but the government has proposed that removing the ban on the circulation of digital currencies within Russia. Additionally, the cabinet ministers are looking to permit the utilisation of Russian infrastructure, specifically domestic platforms for digital currencies for the purchase and sale of such assets. Now, Seleznev expects support for these changes. He believes that if this system is introduced, it will be able to function effectively, and the law will not impede international settlements with digital currencies, which is obviously something that the president wants. Now, the draft law on the mining currently under consideration doesn't address the issues of taxation. Now, obviously, everybody's looking to that. If you can move it, tax it, that's always been a government policy. So it is anticipated that any amendments to the fiscal system and taxation will be approved on a standalone basis away from the actual legalisation of the bill. Now, one of the key considerations of that is the introduction of a profit tax for those involved. I mean, alternative proposal include an excise tax on the electricity for mining. I mean, according to Osman Kabalev, who's the Deputy Director of the Finance Ministry's Financial Policy Unit, he said that companies might be required to pay a fee based on the volume of electricity consumed by their crypto mining. I mean, the Finance Ministry anticipates the enactment of the legislation covering digital currencies will happen in 2024, and the regulations could be approved as early as the end of August, and if the bill's adopted, it will come into force in September. So we're looking at a pretty thing. Now, on tariffs, if there's a separate tariff for electricity per kilowatt hour is introduced for crypto miners, then the amount of the fees could be quite substantial, at around 44 billion rubles per year, which is about $400 million. It's after the introduction of taxation on one hand, cryptocurrency mining will become slightly less profitable, but out of the shadows. I mean, many companies will then come to the market because it's a regulated business and a business with accepted standards and profitability. And bringing it into the legal field will have a positive effect on the development of the crypto systems in Russia and beyond. And also says that they have the right to ban in certain regions. Well, that's going to be something that will have to be looked at. I mean, it could be a level of artificial pressure on industry and some enterprises, but that depends. I mean, initiatives to ban the energy supply of white industrial mining will also stimulate those of the grey area segments. Now, in his previous address, the President did highlight the issue of mining activities in specific regions. I mean, the uncontrolled growth in electricity consumption by cryptocurrency mining can cause problems in a power deficit in certain regions. I mean, this has already occurred in places like Irkutsk, Buryatia and Zabalsky Krai. Funnily enough, places where electricity costs are among the lowest in Russia, but they have a significant impact on other businesses, houses and communal services, who are running into shortages of electricity because there's serious amount. Now, Ogienko also believes that foreign investors should be permitted to engage in mining activities in Russia. So allow foreign entities. I mean, because there's similarly a significant amount of mining capacity is built by foreign investors from friendly countries like China, the Persian Gulf and other states. So bringing in foreign involvement will allow the potential for cryptocurrency to be used as economic activities in Russia, and not just in Russia but across the whole spectrum for as part of trade. Plus, obviously, liquidity for foreign trade settlements, according to Olga Iryenko about River. So Russia's fully embracing the digital currency future, and it looks good. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, you can help me fund the channel and the website SCO-BRICSinsight.com by clicking on the thanks button at the bottom of the screen. Thank you, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks. Bye.